Today I am going to discuss about the formation of covalent bond. First of all, the formation of covalent bond takes place by the mutual sharing of electrons. This is the primary concern for the formation of covalent bonds. And next, the covalent bonds generally formed between non-metals. Okay, covalent bond is a chemical bond formed by sharing of electrons between atoms. The sharing of one pair of electrons result in the formation of single covalent bond. Sharing of two pairs of electrons results in the formation of double covalent bond, and the sharing of three pair of electrons result in the formation of triple bond. It's a mean we can say the formation of covalent bonds takes place by the sharing of electrons, which we can also say mutual sharing of electrons. When the sharing of electron takes place between two or more than two atoms is a single electron, then the formation of bond between them will be single bond. While if the formation of electron takes place by the atoms too, then the formation of double bonds. While if the sharing of electrons will be three, then the triple bond formed between them. Okay, formation of example, formation of single covalent bond in a hydrogen atom. As you know, the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. Its electronic configuration or arrangement is 1. It has 1 electrons. As you know, the general definition of a valence electron is the number of electrons present in outermost orbits are known as valence electrons. It's mean hydrogen have 1 electrons in outermost orbits, so its valency is also 1. It need 1 electron more to attain stability. So two hydrogen atoms share 1 pair of electrons, resulting in the formation of a single covalent bond in hydrogen molecules. Next, in a as you know, in a hydrogen atom, it have a single electron in outermost orbits, so it have to tendency to share 1 electron to another hydrogen atom to complete our octet. So the formation of bond takes place between hydrogen and a hydrogen atom by single bond, because the sharing of electron takes place by single electrons. In a next example of a fluorine atom containing 7 electron in outermost orbits, so it have required 2 single electrons, so it shared it shared 1 electrons to another fluorine atom to form fluorine molecules. Since the sharing of electrons is 1, so the single bonds form in fluorine molecules. In a 2 atom of oxygen and 1 atom of carbon, it's mean formation of carbon dioxide molecules. Carbon have 4 electron in outermost orbits, so its valency will be 4, because as you know, all those elements which have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 electron in outermost, generally its valency are 7. Okay, while those elements which have 5, 6 or 7 electron in outermost orbits, its valency will be 8 minus n, where n is the number of electron present in outermost orbits. Okay, in a carbon atom 4 electrons have, so oxygen have 6 electron in outermost orbits, so it required two electron to complete our octet, while carbon atom have 4 electron, so it required 4 electrons. So one oxygen atom give 2 electrons, so the total number of electrons shared or give to our electrons to carbon atom will be 4. So the formation of carbon dioxide molecule takes place. In this molecules, the bond between carbon and first oxygen will be single bond, while another oxygen will be also double bond in both cases. In a carbon tetrafluoride molecules, same case, same situation happen. In this process, carbon have 4 electrons in outermost orbits, while it combined with fluorine have 7 electron. Fluorine required to 1 electron to octet, and carbon required 4. So four different fluorine atom shared with carbon to form CCl4 molecule. Electron dot structure. Methane molecules, the molecular formula is CH4. Ethane molecules, its molecular formula is C2H6. In carbon atom, as you know, it have 4 electrons in outermost orbits, while hydrogen have a single electron. So all the electrons of hydrogen as well as carbon atom to share 1 electron of carbon and another electron of hydrogen. This phenomenon takes place 4 times. So the formation of CH4 molecule takes place, since in this situation one pair of electrons sharing pairing, so the single bonds form, all the single bonds form. Okay, and next say to S6 molecules, two carbon atoms generally formed a double bond. Two carbon atom generally formed a single bond, while all the six hydrogen atom, three gauges one carbon atom, another 3 gauges another carbon atom to form the electron dot structures. Formation of a very large number of carbon compound. Carbon forms a very large number of compound. The number of carbon compounds is more than 3 millions. It is more than the number of compounds formed by all other elements. This is because the first point is carbon atom can form bond with other carbon atoms to form long chains, branched chains, and closed chains. This property is called concatenation. Since the valency of carbon atom is 4, it can form bonds with another carbon atom or with atom of another elements like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, halogen means chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine. Its examples long chains, branched chain, and closed ring chain is given. Hydrocarbons, saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. First of all, I am going to discuss about saturated hydrocarbons. First of all, I am going to discuss about hydrocarbons. The compounds consist of carbon and hydrogen atom are called as hydrocarbons. Its examples are alkane, alkene, and alkynes. Next topic, saturated hydrocarbons. All those hydrocarbons having all the single covalent bond between the carbon atoms called saturated hydrocarbons. Its examples is alkane. Have all single covalent bonds between the carbon atoms and their names end with "ane". So its example will be methane, ethane. Since in methane molecules it have only one carbon atoms, so its suffix is meth, while the prefix is "ane", then its name will be methane, its mean methane. While same criteria takes place in ethane molecules. Unsaturated hydrocarbons. All those hydrocarbons having a double or triple covalent bonds between two carbon atoms are called unsaturated hydrocarbons. Its example are alkenes and alkynes. The general definition of alkenes is which have double bond between carbon and carbon atom and their names end with "ene". So the name of C2H4 molecule, ethene, propene, butene, pentene. We can also say in alkene molecules, ethane is the first member of his family. Alkynes all those hydrocarbons which have a triple covalent bond between two carbon atoms and their names end with "ine". C2H2 is the first member of his family and its name is ethane, propane similarly. Next topic is isomerism. Its definition is the compounds which have same molecular formula but different in a chemical and a physical property are known as isomer, and a phenomenon are known as isomerism. Generally, isomerism are of two types. First, structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. In your class, you have to only know about isomerism. Its example, butane. Its general molecular formula C4H10. It has two isomers, isomers, they are normal butane and isobutane. Similarly, in a pentane, it have three isomers. They are normal pentane, isopentane, and neopentanes.